Hi, my name is Dan, and this is my channel, Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that are new, welcome to the channel. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For all of my Patreon subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. A special shout out to all of you. You guys help support the channel financially through a monthly subscription. If anybody's interested in joining the Patreon page, there is exclusive content that's over there that you can get. Plus, you also get to see these daily forecasts a day early. It's at Engelgeist333 over on patreon.com. For those of you that are interested in supporting the channel, please hit the like, share, comment, or hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you get notified whenever I go live. This is your daily forecast for Friday the 28th of February. It is a message from Spirit for the highest good of the collective, so therefore it does become timeless. If this is showing up in your feed at some point and it's not February 28th, don't just turn it off. Listen to the message. Maybe it might apply. You might be in vibrational alignment with this message at a different time than the 28th of February. But for those of my regular viewers, you guys are watching, you're following, you know sort of how this works. So those of you that tune in and see it on the 28th, this is your message, but it's also, like I said, timeless. It's been a crazy month, guys. February's coming to an end, and it's also a leap year. We have a 29th day this year. It's wild. Mercury went retrograde in Pisces. We're in Pisces season. It's a lot of stuff going on. So let's see what we've got going on in the cards. We've seen a beautiful turn of events happen this week, I feel like. And I want to see if that continues on throughout the rest of this week. Let me see what we've got going on here. Wow. Okay, so it's the moon. She is definitely the Pisces card. To me, the moon is associated with the sign of Pisces. She's all about deep intuition. She's all about sort of sometimes the darker sides of ourselves, right? And exploring that in a safe and sort of soft way, right? To me, the moon represents sort of our deeper intuitive side. There's definitely femininity to this card, and to her in general, to the sign, it's the symbol of the moon in general is what I mean, not this her on the card. Um, this is like, I would be sort of aware or pay attention. Oh, somebody's calling me right now. Well, we'll just let that play as our mood music. Sorry about this, guys. Um, I would pay special attention to your dreams during this time, just when the moon comes up. I would pay special attention to your intuitive sides, this quieter, softer voice in you. I would explore sort of more of taking more time to nurture yourself, delve deeper into what it is you're truly feeling or needing. The moon to me is definitely all about sort of nurturing of the self, maybe looking at the things we don't want to look at, but not in a way that's disdainful, right? It's more in a way of sort of embracing it and like compassionately embracing it and sort of nurturing it, if that makes any sense at all. The moon has this beautiful like ability to sort of affect the tides and affect the water, and it can affect our emotions. And this has definitely been an emotional season. I feel like it's certainly for me. I think that for other people too, just some of my other viewers, you guys have been saying you've been having a rough time, that things have been really sort of kind of kicking your ass, and it's been happening to me too. So I think that this moon card is sort of like she's showing up to help us establish that sort of clarity again, establish that intuitive clarity, that connection to ourselves at a deeper level, where allow her energy or the energy of this card to sort of rebalance us as we head into March, right? Sort of bringing us like to a place of a deeper depth, but like also a more stable sort of psychic place, if that makes any sense. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this card, or the message that I'm getting from this card, is that this is kind of about like taking all of those erratic, maybe emotional energies that we've experienced over the month, or maybe the last few months for some of us, and just sort of getting an acceptance of them, balancing them out, and kind of almost like the picture that I'm getting in my mind's eye is like not putting them away, but like sort of acknowledging them and taking ownership of them, and like filing them away sort of neatly for the experiences that they were. I don't know why I'm getting like cosmic librarian right now, but that's sort of what I'm feeling with this card, is like she's sort of reflecting upon the past, maybe the recent past of this month or the retrograde, and just kind of how she's behaved intuitively, how she's behaved emotionally, and sort of not necessarily having judgments or opinions about that are negative in any way, shape, or form, but just kind of acknowledging those parts of ourselves that maybe we don't always want to acknowledge. And when we do that, we sort of liberate them. And we kind of make ourselves more complete and more whole. And that's what I feel like her presence is today. Yesterday, we've been having this like Pentacles work going on, and we started off with the artist, right? We've had that artist card kind of haunting us this week. Not in a bad way, but like just sort of showing up quite a bit. And to me, this feels like the deeper nature of that, right? Our more intuitive nature, kind of getting in touch with that, our intuition, at a very profound and deep level, because the moon is major arcana, so she's going to have a little bit of a bigger punch. Listen to your intuition at this time, during this day. Pay attention to your dreams, is what I would say too. Let's see what the Work Your Light card has to say. The Council of Light. Yesterday we had a card, it was like Rise into the Light. What was it called? I can't even read my own handwriting. I'm like a doctor, for Christ's sakes. I wish I made the money of a doctor. Align Your Light was yesterday's card. This is the Council of Light. Divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So, when I look at this and I look at her, if some of you are like sort of psychically pondering, feeling fearful, feeling it like at a deeper, darker level, not sure, or needing it, like trying to tap your intuition to connect to that, that would be sort of representational in the moon through your dream work or through shadow work, through, you know, going into the darker side of yourself. There is this Council of Light, I feel like, it's also meeting us on the other side, that is sort of trying to assist us, help us. Like this to me looks like ascended masters. When you look, there looks to be like a Jesus and Mary and those sort of figures in there. There's this Council of Light on the other side that we may not be aware of, that is working on our behalf, that are lining things up and bringing them together. And if we utilize yesterday's card of Align Your Light, we're aligning to this like sort of cosmic plan, right? And the moon is definitely part of that. She's about tapping into that intuitively and trusting that. She's pondering that. She's looking up to the sky. She's connecting, and she's owning her sort of feminine intuitive powers and allowing those messages to come through loud and clear. Okay? I will say this, sometimes the moon is a little bit more subtle in its approach because it is the moon, but if we listen for it, the answers are there. This Council of Light is also aiding us and bringing us sort of the assistance that we need, even if we're not fully aware of it. It may not be, you know, big, bold, and in your face, but it is there. It's a subtle energy that we might need, that intuition of the moon to tap into, to become aware of, so that we can allow this sort of forward movement to take place. I get this distinct feeling, guys, as I'm looking at these cards. This is like a big fucking day. I'm not kidding. Like the feeling that I'm getting from this moon and this Council of Light is like work is happening, shit is moving. And I'm filming this right now on the 25th because I'm traveling. So I'm just gonna fuck up timelines right now and tell you I'm filming this 2 days in advance. And the hit that I'm getting as I'm looking at these two cards right now is that this day will be significant. This day will be really profound. If we stop, we get quiet, we embrace ourselves, our deeper, more subconscious self, and connect it to this Council of Light that's around us, to this help that is around us. That help is there. Align yourself with it, and like connect to it from that deeply intuitive place, and allow it to sort of bring to you whatever it is you may need. The stone is health. So I would say this would be about the idea of picturing yourself in mental health, in emotional health, in physical health, in spiritual health, in, you know, if you need health in a relationship, envisioning that. Like this moon to me feels like she has the power and the intuition to sort of envision these things. This Council of Light is on the other side trying to help us, right? To achieve whatever it is that we want health in. Is it financial health? Do we want abundance in our, you know, or a boost in our finances, or a boost in our, like for me personally, I'm just gonna be honest and 100%, like I'm gonna keep it 100. I could use a total health check in my self-esteem department right now. I'm just going to be totally honest. My self-esteem has been going on a roller coaster ride for the last few weeks, only because I think this Pisces retrograde has been very hard, and I also think that there's certain things that are going on that make me feel challenged on whether or not I feel I truly deserve those things. And I am struggling with that, I'm going to be honest, right? So when I see this health stone where I apply this in my life, and I would expect you to apply it in whatever part of your life where it best fits, and this health could be any kind of health. This, like I said, health in a relationship, health with money, health with your own physical health if you're having physical ailments. But for me, this is health with I would like to heal my relationship with my sort of self-esteem and sort of, I guess, my self-awareness, like in the sense of knowing that I sort of deserve to be happy. That we all deserve to be happy in this world. And I feel like that's what this Council of Light, this divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, they're over here working on this with us. We're not alone. So the moon prompts us to sort of go deeper. Where is it that we want that change? Where is it that we intuitively feel that that change would best suit us? The moon has a power to her. She has a quieter voice. We have to go deeper to listen, to hear her. But if we tap into that energy of ourselves, into our own moon, and we tap into that, and we allow this sort of this divine council, this council of light, our spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, to come in, our angels, to come in and help us, we can achieve this sort of this idea of grounding in this state of health, whatever that may be for you. If it's mental health, if it's physical health, if it's emotional health, if it's all of the above, if you want to be healthy across the board, you have every right to it. And there's God, I have this Pisces shit. It's like, it's Pisces season, and I don't know why I've been just feeling so sensitive lately, but I have to say that this is out there for each and every one of us, and each and every one of us deserve it. And I say that to you guys, but I also need to hear it myself. And so I'm saying it as much for you guys as I am for me, is that when we get quiet and we access our intuition and this power of the moon within us, right, we're able to access them with these subtle realms of help, and we're actually able to attain this sort of place of feeling healthier, feeling more vibrant, feeling more alive. And I want you to feel that today. So that is your forecast. Thank you very much. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.